All right, I'm back. You start working out and it's 32 degrees outside. You're done working out and it's like 40. It feels like it's 70 degrees out here. Anyway, so while I was walking, I was thinking about some questions people may have or someone may have who's in a dilemma right now. So, what do you tell a man who did everything right, but he keeps getting bad results? I tell him to get basic mindset training. Why would I tell him to get basic mindset training? He's following somebody else's plan. See, following somebody else's plan that's not designed for you or not doesn't take you into consideration. It's a bad thing. It's never going to work out. And what do I mean by a plan? I mean a plan where it's graduate school, get a decent job, find a wife, buy a house, and happily ever after type stuff, right? That's not for everybody. It's not. So you're following somebody else's plan and you're wondering why it's not working. So what do you got to do? You got to develop your own plan. How do you develop your own plan? You start the process. It's a process because you got to get into your subconscious. So it's a process of starting your own plan. It's not going to happen overnight. That's the whole thing with the basic mindset training. It's not an overnight process. If you're thinking it's going to happen overnight, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Keep doing what you're doing and good luck with that. You have to slowly but surely get your subconscious and your brain to work together. It's not going to happen overnight because your brain's going to resist everything that you're doing. That's why it's a process. It's going to resist everything because it's not used to doing these new ideas that your subconscious wants you to do. You know something's wrong because it's pushing it down. What does that mean? It's depressing. Depressing. You feel some type of way. It's your subconscious telling you, your brain, something's wrong, fix it. And you're like, I'll be all right. You're not going to be all right. It's going to be a constant thing. It's going to constantly push on you. It's nerve-wracking. Been there, done that. I'm speaking from goddamn experience. Pope principle. Personally observe, personally experience. So that's what you tell a man who did everything right. He keeps getting bad results. What do you tell a man who says, I did everything and I just can't seem to walk away? Well, the problem with that is you didn't do everything. Because if you did everything, your subconscious and your brain, once again, will agree that you did everything and it will be easy for you to walk away. When you didn't do everything, that's when the brain's going to kick in and say, well, what about the relationship? Well, we shouldn't quit our job. And it's going to keep being this back and forth between your brain and your subconscious. You got to get those two to work together for you to really be done with it. That's why people keep going back to old relationships, old jobs, because these two are not working with each other. You got to get those two to work with each other. Basic mindset. There's no way around it. You know something needs to be done, but you still won't do it. Why? You got to keep asking yourself why. Also, standards. Your standards may be too low. Your standards are the standards of your friends and your family, and they're all the same standard, so you feel like it's normal. It's not normal. If you feel like something is wrong, something is wrong, and you need to take aggressive steps to correct that. You don't get a second chance at this thing. You need to take aggressive steps to fix something that's wrong. See, you're accepting substandard stuff because you're treating yourself substandardly. You're accepting people lying to you and not being truthful and not being consistent because that's what you are to yourself. We all talk about that reflection. We're projecting out and we're getting it right back. So you start holding yourself to higher standards. You stop lying to yourself. You start telling yourself things. You actually start doing it. It raises your standard, and you won't allow other people to do that to you. Some things are simple. Some things are not simple. However, it's a process to get to that point. It's not going to happen overnight. It's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. I promise you, it's not. You're not going to see. People think you're going to just wake up and magically be different. It's almost New Year's. New year, new me. New year, new me. All that crap, right? Pull out the same vision board you had 3 years ago, the same objectives you had 5 years ago, and you're like, this time I'm really going to do it. People are crazy. Then crazy is not even a mental health term. People are delusional. There we go. That's a mental health term. People are delusional, and they think that it's just going to be magical how these things are going to occur. You didn't magically get to where you are. Why do you think you're magically going to leave it? I'm out.